Hello everyone. In this section, we are going to learn how to publish Amazon SNS messages privately from Amazon VPC. This is an introduction to this section. So in this specific section, we are not going to explore a new AWS tool or learn how it works. Instead, we are going to study a use case. In this use case, which is very common, you may have a private VPC where you have one or more EC2 instances hosting your application, and those instances, as part of your workflow, need to send information to Amazon SNS service, perhaps for emailing some clients or sending a notification to mobile devices or other SNS use cases. However, due to the confidentiality of this information, it cannot just pass through the public internet and access SNS for security reasons. So, in this section, we are going to learn how we can pass this information privately inside AWS network without ever reaching the internet. So, what we are going to cover exactly? First, we are going to create our AWS resources. We are going to use a ready-made CloudFormation template for provisioning the components of our infrastructure. Then, we are going to create an endpoint in the VPC. This endpoint is going to be used as a pipeline for your messages to travel privately inside the VPC from the EC2 instance to the SNS service. Finally, we are going to confirm our work by publishing a message from our internet-isolated EC2 instance and ensure that it successfully reaches SNS. In this video, we are going to start by creating an AWS Key Pair. The first step in our lab is going to be creating the Ec2 Key Pair that we are going to use for accessing the EC2 instance that is going to be created. So I'm going to go to EC2 instance, service, or type EC2 here in the box, get inside EC2 Management Console, go to Key Pairs, and click on Create Key Pair. I'm going to give it a name, VPC-E-Key Pair. I'm going to click Create, and the key was immediately downloaded to my local machine. I'm going to go to my terminal. Let's get this key from our downloads folder, and we'll need to ensure that this key has the appropriate access permissions. So I'm going to use change mode for 00 VPC e-keypair.pem. And if you are wondering, for 00 means that I need this key to have read-only access for the owner and no access whatsoever for anyone else. This is the recommended security practice for dealing with SSH keys, because your private key is like your password. You don't want anybody to have a look at your password except yourself. So we need to ensure that our private key stays private. Now we are ready to start building our infrastructure and using this private key to access our EC2 instance later on.